When do you want to start?
Hello, YouTube. It's still winter up here in Vermont, and we've been making arrangements for our next adventure.
We are going to Europe. A pallet has been reserved through Motorcycle Express.
We want to thank you all very much for watching the videos that we put out on our Alaska trip. Since we recorded that last clip, a lot has happened in the development of this trip. We initially reserved this pallet as part of the early bird program for Motorcycle Express. That was back in January. It also came with a big discount, which was kind of nice. At the time, it was really important to lock down a spot. Lock down the pallet. The logistics could be figured out later. Our early plans were to fly with air transit out of Toronto and go to Gatwick Airport in the UK. The problem with air transit is that they don't allow you to put any luggage in your panniers, so the bike has to be empty. So we figured, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. This will be about a 3-month adventure, and we'll plan on camping and cooking along the way, like we have with our other trips. And so we got a fair bit of stuff to bring with us. Over the last couple of months, we've been dealing with a lot of different questions. How do we ship all this stuff to Europe? Will it actually get there through customs in the time frame that we need? How much of this stuff can we take on Carryon? So the other day I got a quote to ship about 50 pounds worth of stuff. And it was well over $1,000 from New England to Old England, which kind of blows the savings that we had from air transit out of the water. So we made a quick discussion with Carrie at Motorcycle Express, and we've decided to switch yet again. So we're back to Air Canada. They allow you to pack your luggage, and that will simplify the logistics quite a bit. We'll still need to do a lot of carry-on. You can't have anything attached onto your luggage or on the tank. We need to carry our dry bags, so the 2 dry bags and the tank bag will need to be carried on, as well as our suits. So we've trial packed a duffel bag with our motorcycle pants and boots in there. We'll wear our jackets. Thankfully, the helmets can be strapped to the bike. And of course, Montreal will be a lot more convenient to us. It's only about 3 hours away, as opposed to Toronto, where we would have to ride the bike 500 miles in the end of April, which of course could still be winter here. You never know. We often get snow in April. Our new plan will be to fly with Air Canada from Montreal to a connecting flight in Toronto, which will then fly to Dublin, Ireland. Carrie at Motorcycle Express has really been great. She's been very responsive to all these questions, and they're very flexible. Many of these locations haven't been available until just recently, and even now at the end of March, they're still coming out with new locations and destinations that you can fly to. There have been lots of projects going on around here in anticipation of our next trip. I sewed up a new toolkit. We've serviced the Stelvio, given it a really good clean. I've rebuilt the forks and put the original exhaust system back on. So where are we going in Europe anyway? Well, who knows? The hardest part is the logistics of getting over there. Once we get over there, we're going to have plenty of time to do whatever we want. To Belfast, most likely, and then take a ferry over to England, Wales. We'll be going to Scotland, and then crossing over to France, and much of Europe. Nordkapp in Norway for sure. We've got some pretty lofty plans, and we'll see if we can make them happen. So we have a couple other things on the pipeline too. We've got some stickers ready very shortly. We really want to thank everyone for following in our last adventure, and we hope that you'll stick with us on the next one. So we'll see you real soon.